Mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome back to Black Sons World. He is I am him. Yo, thank y'all once again for joining me here in Black Sons World. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I'm gonna review the new Busta Rhymes album, BLOCKBUSTA, which I feel is a dope name for an album for him. BLOCKBUSTA is pretty dope. And this is his 11th studio album. It's like his first album since 2020, I believe, when the ELE 2 came out. And I did a video on what I expected from this album. If y'all haven't tuned into that or y'all didn't check that out, y'all might want to go peep that. And yeah, man, here's my thoughts on the album, man. Like, BLOCKBUSTA had its moments, but mostly it sounded like Busta was trying to chase a sound, or he was chasing an audience, a much younger audience, you know, with the song with Quavo. That was a reach, you know what I mean? The song OK featuring Young Thug also sounded like a reach. Not that Busta's performance was bad or anything on those two songs. It felt like a reach for him. You know what I mean? As far as like chasing a sound that didn't sound like Busta Rhymes, if you know what I mean. But like I said, it had its moments. The joint Luxury Life with Coily Ray, I wanted to hate that song, but it grew on me, like, for real. I like the sample, the classic flip, Ain't No Nigga with Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. I like how they did that. Like, the song was fun. Like, I really rock with that. Another joint was Big Everything, featuring DaBaby and T-Pain. Definitely love the approach DaBaby and Busta took on their two flows. They actually went in and out a little bit on that song. That was like a highlight for me. That was like the first moment for me, you know what I mean? Songs like Tings, which was a Neptunes produced record, but I was disappointed in it. I expected, you know, something bigger or something better from Busta Rhymes and Pharrell at this point. Return of Mansa Musa. That song, I really wanted to turn it off. Like the first 45 seconds to a minute into that song, I really wasn't feeling it. And then the beat switched. And then he went into something else and he started really spazzing on that thing, man. And then after a minute, it was just like, yo, this is a joint. You know what I'm saying? So Mansa Musa was dope. Stand Up. Obvious Gangsta's Paradise vibes. I don't know if that was a sample or whatever, but it just didn't work. That was an instant skip for me. Open Wide featuring Chris Brown. I dug the Chris Brown feature. I really like Busta Rhymes in that bag. I like when he's, you know, speaking to the ladies. He got that little, you know, when Busta get that calm voice going on. You know what I mean? That it's cool, man. Chris Brown, the only critique I have about his feature is I'm really over him with the accents, man. He's not Jamaican. I don't know why he wants to do this Afro beats almost type Caribbean accent every time he sings. Like, I'm over it now, man. But I ain't gonna complain too much about that. Hold Up, that was another highlight for me. I believe like the production was doing a whole lot. There was a whole lot going on with the production. It was instruments and beat changes and just odd things thrown into the beat, and Busta Rhymes was dancing on it. Like, only Busta Rhymes could dance on a beat that with that much going on. It was almost chaotic, but Busta Rhymes is Busta Rhymes. So he flexed on why he is who he is on that record. Slide was the first song on the entire album where I felt like this is Busta Rhymes. It's the most Busta Rhymes feeling song on the album, and it came 17 tracks in. You know what I mean? Which says a lot, man. Track 18 was Legacy. Legacy was a big highlight because, like, it was a groove, first off. Like, the production is fucking A1 on there. And what made the song so dope is that the song is featuring his kids. Like, you don't really know that until the very end of the song where he lets it be known that this song is featuring his children. I think his 3 of his kids is on this record with him. And I just thought that was a beautiful thing, man. It's dope as ever. The album ended with a song called If You Don't Know, Now You Know, featuring Big Tigger, and that was basically an ode to BET's Rap City, The Basement. Because it's Busta Rhymes and Big Tigger going back and forth, how they used to do, how every rapper used to do with Big Tigger in The Basement. If y'all fans of Rap City, y'all know that. So I like that song just for nostalgia's sake. You know what I mean? But overall, I give this album, man, probably, if I had to rate it, I give it a strong 6 out of 10. Like I said, most of the songs here, it seems like he's chasing a sound and he's chasing a younger audience. He's trying to appeal to a much younger audience, or he's trying to widen or broaden his audience. Whatever the case may be, this album doesn't really sound like Busta Rhymes. And with executive producers Swiss Beats, Timbaland, and Pharrell, I just expected the sound bed to be a lot crisper. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the production on here sounded dated, if I'm being honest with you. It was some trap sounding stuff on here. It's just not Busta Rhymes. I will applaud Busta Rhymes for trying. I'll applaud him for trying to step out of his comfort zone and do something different. But it just sounded awkward for most of the project. So, yeah, man, Blockbuster, give it a solid 6 out of 10, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this album in the comments. Did y'all love it? Did y'all hate it? Y'all feel the way I do? Let me know. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And once again, it's Black Sun's World. Back to causing another cardiac. Wearing Louis while sipping some Louis Cognac.